infrastructure, we don't have industry, trade and business. And without that, we cannot create job opportunities, employment potential in the country. And without that, we cannot eradicate the poverty. The basic thing is water, power, transport and communication. These are the important infrastructure which are very important for the development of our country. India is the fastest growing economy. We have tremendous opportunities. And now this is the time that we need to develop international standard of infrastructure in the country. The dream of our Prime Minister to make Indian economy of $5 trillion and making India as Atmanirbhar Bharat. For that reason, good type of infrastructure we need to develop. And as a Minister of Road Transport, my mission, my target and my dream is to make Indian road infrastructure of world standard. That is exactly I am always defining at up to the standard of USA before end of 24. We are making 32 green express highways, axis control. And only in Delhi, related with Delhi, we are making the project of 65,000 crores. And for that reason, everywhere in India, either you go to Northeast, Nagaland, Tripura, Manipur, Arunachal, Meghalaya, or you go to Kashmir also. We are making Jhojila tunnel. We have just Atal tunnel in the Himachal Pradesh. Then we are making this Jhedmore tunnel. Just we will complete within 2 months. After that, between Srinagar and Jammu, we are making 16 tunnels, out of which 12 tunnels we have already completed. So the way after that, the Katra Delhi Express Highway, from Delhi to Amritsar, it will be within 4 hours. Katra 6 hours, Srinagar 8 hours, Delhi to Jaipur 2 hours, Delhi to Dehradun 2 hours, Delhi to Haridwar 1.5 hours, Delhi to Manali through Chandigarh, it will be 6 hours.
So, Mr. Gadkari, the way you are talking about it, it clearly shows that this is almost like your passion project. जिसके बारे में लेट बाल ठाकरे बोलते थे आपको रोड करी instead of Gadkari. So, just looking at the data here, under your leadership, an unprecedented number of 53,953 kilometers of road length has been added from that period of 2013-14 to March last year. March this year, in fact. This is a whopping 59%. Is this something that you call as your success, or will you be saying that there are new milestones for you?
No. I never have any satisfaction about it. We need to do more. At the same time, we have 7 world record. That is to be great pride for the country that under the leadership of our Prime Minister Narendra Modi ji, my ministry, with the help of all the stakeholders, particularly we have 7 world record. Now, actually, as far as the performance is concerned, people are very much satisfied about it. But my dream is to make at least 25,000 kilometers more roads in this period. That was my individual target. Still, we are trying. That NHI is making 6,000 kilometers per year. My target given to NHI is now 10,000 kilometers per year. And this is the way we are developing different type of models. BOT, PPP, hybrid annuity, then EPC, then InvIT model, by which we don't have money problem. Fortunately, the budget from the finance minister is very good. At the same time, 2,70,000 crore. At the same time, we are monetizing the roads, and that is the reason that we don't have problem. Now the second phase is, we are not only satisfied about the length of the road, but now we are making the logistic park of 2 lakh crore. We are making ropeway, cable car, vernacular railway. We have 260 proposals costing 1,30,000 crores. Then we are planning to develop bus ports. And at the same time, for a city like Bangalore, Mumbai, Kolkata, Chennai, where our idea is to develop public transport system on electricity, like Skybus. We want to develop electric highway from Delhi to Jaipur. We are working on that. And at the same time, we are now trying to develop with a new model electric buses in the country.
Yes, talking about electric buses, because EVs have been your dream project. We saw you driving a electric car only recently. How feasible are these in terms of achievements? How soon can we see?
दोस्तों, ले ऑफ के बारे में आप बहुत सुन रहे हो. जहां देखो ले ऑफ प्रॉब्लम.
There is a waiting list for a year. Now we are
Electric buses then?
Electric buses also there is a short supply because we need to increase our capacity for that. I got approval to launch double-decker electric bus in Mumbai. So the way in which electric mobility is now encouraged by all the sectors of society, first of all you understand one problem. We have the import of fossil fuel of 16 lakh crore and electric is indigenous. So my transport ministry, we have the priority on electric, ethanol, methanol, biodiesel, bio-LNG, bio-CNG, electric and hydrogen. Now I got hydrogen car also. So in place of import of the 16 lakh crore, if we can reduce it up to 3 to 4 lakh crore, this 12 lakh crore will go into the Indian market, particularly in the India's rural agriculture and tribal India for making of the alternative fuel. It is going to increase the growth rate in agriculture, creating new jobs and at the same time protect the ecology and environment.
But what about the fact that the EVs are not able to generate that much curiosity because there is the lack of infrastructure, which includes charging stations, battery manufacturing capacity, etc. How do you see these
First
challenges?
of all, you are talking about charging infrastructure. Now the car which we have, they have the range of 400 km to 600 km per day. As per the survey for Bajaj and TVS scooter, it was coming the conclusion that the scooter running only 24 to 26 km per day and the car is maximum at 60 to 80 km. So the problem is that already people can charge their electric car, electric tempo, electric auto rickshaw or electric scooter in their house at night. Within 2 hours they can charge. Now the problem is not of charging in particular in the city area. Problem is when you start journey from Delhi to Mumbai, Delhi to Chandigarh, Delhi to Simla. So in NHI we have already planning of making of 670 roadside amenities and where there will be availability of charging stations. And if the bus is going there on our roadside amenity, there will be restaurant, malls, all type of shops there. And there will be half hour or 1 hour, the bus again going to the electric charging station and after that again it will start. So now we are in process of starting electric trucks. So electric cable by which we want to take bus from Delhi to Jaipur. So there is no problem. I don't feel that this type of problem anywhere.
So everything is on track, but there's one concern which you have repeatedly shared regarding accidents on roads. You have spoken about helmets, the seat belts, fire alarm systems as well. But why, according to you, this menace has not been controlled? I'm going to quote you, sir, what you have said recently, that every year 5 lakh accidents take place in the country and 1.5 lakh people lose their lives, besides 3% of the GDP goes into it. These data certainly do not really augur well for a country which is on a march and for someone like you who has a vision for this country.
You are absolutely correct. This is the only sector where I feel really problematic. We are trying our level best, but still we are not succeed, particularly in this particular sector. And now we are highest in the world. But it is because of there are 4 problems about automobile engineering, road engineering, education and emergency and enforcement. We have already have now new law, Road Safety Act, which is passed by the Parliament. We are making intelligent traffic system. But somewhere we need to change the human behavior of the people by and large. We are supposed that they should obey the law. That is very important. If the red signal is there, they should stop. That is exactly a big problem, that we need to have a good education to the small children by training them to how to implement this. This is very important. We are trying our level best. We are improving black spots. We have changing a lot of automobile engineering, particularly road safety is concerned. We are trying to go to universities, colleges, NGOs, media, making lot of programs that how we can convince the people by and large about the road safety. We are working on very hard on this issue, but unfortunately, I accept that we are not have satisfied target which we want to fulfill. We are still not very much improvement is not there.
Mr. Gadkari, only recently a report has come, which is Morgan Stanley report, which has given a huge thumbs up to your government, and it has gone on to say that in a short span of 10 years, India has gained positions in the world order with significant positive consequences for the macro and market outlook. This is also coming at a time when you have faced a setback in the state of Karnataka. It has also spoken about stability being very key for economic development. When you read reports of this nature, because it was same Morgan Stanley, which is almost like a decade back, had said that Indian economy is in fragile 5, and now it is this shining example.
I will just give the example of my ministry. Particularly the automobile industry is related with my ministry. Presently the size of this industry is 7.5 lakh crores. Out of which 3 lakh crore is export. This industry is giving employment to 4 crore 50 lakhs young talented youth of this country. This industry is giving maximum GST to state and central government. Now our aim is to make this industry of 15 lakh crore. Presently in the world, our number was 4. But now we just 1 month before we surpassed Japan. Now the first number is China, second is USA, third is India, and fourth is Japan. So by gradually we are developing this industry. My dream is to within 5 years we will make this industry of 15 lakh crores, and we will be all reputed automobile brands present in India, and we will be number 1 in the world. So this is the story, this example indicating that not only in automobile, in the different sectors also, our number is now going to increase, and that is going to be, we are the fastest growing economy in the world, and the whole world is very much keenly interested to deal with Indian business, Indian industry. I feel that we have got a lot of young talented engineering manpower with the country. At the same time the technology we have, and I always telling 2 important philosophy which I always remember. One is innovation, entrepreneurship, science, technology, research, skilled and successful practices. We name it as knowledge, and conversion of knowledge into wealth is the future. And the other important thing is no material is waste, no person is waste. It is depending upon the appropriate technology, it is depending on the appropriate vision of the leadership that you can convert waste into wealth. So these 2 philosophy on which one side we are making circulation economy using waste. We have already used 20 lakh ton of municipal waste in the UR2 ring road in Delhi, 20 lakh ton in Ahmedabad, Dolaro project.
Microsoft just announced the death
Then we have already successfully implemented crash barrier from bamboo. So a lot of new innovative things, decisions for as far as the ecology and environment, we are taking the decisions. And I feel that the way in which we are marching towards making India as a super economic power, 100% already stable government is there. Under the leadership of Prime Minister Modi ji, I am fully confident that people will support BJP in the center, and 100% we will get a reasonable good majority in 2024.
So you're confident that 2024 it is the BJP government?
100%. Because I always tell to people that the financial audit is very important, but performance audit is more important than financial audit. And our performance audit, the way in which we are working in this country, our track record, it already indicates that the 65 years of the Congress and the 10 years of the BJP under Modi ji government, BJP government under leadership of Modi ji, you can compare, you will get the answer of this question.
Then why is Rahul Gandhi not able to see what you are trying to show to India? Again, recently he traveled to the United States and he said that the construction of the new parliament building and other issues are essentially trying to distract from the issues that impact people, which is inflation and joblessness.
I feel that being an opposition party, it is up to him to decide what he want to talk. But fortunately, opposition party is always in the mood of opposition. So they never understand what are the positive things in the country. We are positive, we are working hard, our results are open for all the people. People have faith on the government, and 100% we will change the future of this country to make India a super economic power. Whatever the opposition party may talk about it, but people will support BJP under the leadership of Modi ji. I am very much confident about it.
Mr. Gadkari, how do you look at this entire controversy around the inauguration of the new parliament?
The very unfortunate.
18 political parties in opposition boycotting the ceremony, and their argument was that it should be the President of India, being the first citizen of India, to inaugurate. She should have done it.
Actually, the opening of the Parliament building, that was a great event in the history of our country. The media, the legislative wing, executive wing and judiciary. These are the four important pillars of Indian democracy. And the Parliament is really, we always name it as a Parliament as a Lokatantra Mandir. And that is the reason that we should not politicalize the inauguration of Parliament. It is the duty of all the people who have faith on democracy. It is to be expected from that they should come and they should take the part in all type of programs, particularly inauguration of Parliament. It's unfortunate some of the people who making politicalizing the issue, this particular issue, is not good for the country and neither good for the democracy.
And that includes Mr. Sharad Pawar, who comes from your state. Would you have advised him that for a senior leader such as him, he should have been telling other leaders in the opposition space that come, let's be part of this historic day?
Actually, I don't want to involve in the politics, but only I think which I expected from all the people, that we need to strengthen our democracy. We are the mother of the democracy in the world, and that is to be a great strength for India. And now qualitatively, it is the duty of all stakeholders, all political party, all leaders, that in the people eye particularly, we need to develop qualitative change in the system. And democracy is the basic strength for all of us. This is the time that leave the party politics, don't politicalize this issue, and support democracy is the need of the people, need of the society. And this time particularly, this example is going to indicate the strong character of Indian democracy, and that is to be this time exactly we need cooperation from the all political party which we are expecting. But the people who are politicizing this issue, unfortunately, this is not going to support to the particular those party from the people. That is to be most important thing which I feel about it.
But Mr. Gadkari, only recently the BJP faced a debacle in Karnataka. You were the party president, particularly at a time when the party was in opposition. And now we are seeing a lot of chatter in the opposition space with Nitish Kumar almost leading the opposition front in saying that there should be one joint opposition candidate versus a BJP candidate. Do you think this is a utopian idea in the opposition space because of opposition in itself being a divided house?
I am very much positive about it. My principle and my conviction is always telling to me that you should talk about your performance, about your programs, about your projects, and about your innovative approach for development of the country. On the basis of that, you have to make your performance audit card. On the basis of that, we can go to the people. And I am talking about it with the ground evidence that the state like UP and Bihar, we are making the road of American standards, international standards. And now this is the time that with our performance, with positivity, we will go to the people. What the opposition leaders are talking, what initiative they are taking, even I don't want to take any cognizance for that. Because with our positive development and our performance under leadership of Prime Minister Modi ji, I am very much positive and confident that we will get a reasonable good majority in 2024.
Since you're saying that you will get majority in 2024, what's happening in your home state of Maharashtra? There is a lot of buzz that is coming from the ground that Uddhav Thackeray has a degree of sympathy towards him and that it is the Shinde faction and the BJP which is on a sticky wicket.
No, that is not the correct thing. Actually, the fact is that in Maharashtra, Shinde and Fadnavis government is doing excellent jobs. People have support for the government, and I am confident that in next assembly election also, the BJP and the Shinde factor, we will get good reasonable majority in the Maharashtra state.
My last question to you, and I'm going to go back to 9 years of your government. When you entered your office, you must have had plans for your ministry, and it's 9 years. I know you're not one of those who will be complacent in saying, मैंने सब achieve कर लिया. आपने क्या achieve नहीं किया?
बहुत कुछ अचीव नहीं किया. देखिए, जो आदमी कार्य में, काम में समाधानी होता है, उसकी प्रगति नहीं होती. मुझे बहुत ऐसे प्लान हैं कि और कुछ काम देश के लिए और समाज के लिए करना है, और मैं ये मानता हूं कि जो कुछ किया वो ठीक हुआ है, पर मैं इससे ज़्यादा कुछ कर सकता है. तो मैं ये देखता हूं कि जो काम मैंने किया उसमें प्रॉब्लम्स क्या थे और उसकी स्ट्रेंथ क्या है, वीकनेसेस क्या है. मैं वीकनेसेस को बदलकर स्ट्रेंथ में कैसे कन्वर्ट कर सकता हूं, नए नए इनिशिएटिव लिए उसको कैसे पूरे कर सकता हूं, देश को आगे ले जाने के लिए कैसे कोशिश कर सकता हूं, क्योंकि मैं ऑलवेज फीलिंग दैट द पॉलिटिक्स इज अ इंस्ट्रूमेंट ऑफ.
This one virus is killing your business, and that virus is customer referrals. Why? Because of these 3 reasons. First, you can't keep a check on it. Your business will grow on the basis of how many people talk about you. Well, they can spread good or even bad things.
Second is good governance and development, and third is Antyodaya. The socio-economic thinking of Pandit Dindayal Upadhyay, the people who are socially, economically, educationally backward, they don't have house, they don't have cloth, they don't have food, they are God for us. We have to work for them, and we have to work for them till they will get all type of sustainable development. The most important thing is this 9 years of my tenure. The most important satisfaction for me that when I was taken as a minister, 1 crore people was actually driving the cycle rickshaw. Some people who take the rickshaw on their nose. And now this is the time, at that time we launch new bill and mechanized even e-rickshaw is in the country. We abolished that system, and today it is to be a great thing for humanity, and that is the reason that is to be a great thing, which is a contribution for our government, for the country, and for the poor people. I always thinking on that light, how we can be more important, and how we can give more relief to the people, poor people by and large, how we can give them sustainable development, how we can them good comforts on the roads, how we can make the roads without accidents, and that is exactly the dream for all of us. We are working for that. Charevati, Charevati, Charevati.
Thank you so much, Mr. Gadkari. It's always a pleasure speaking to you. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. Namaskar. Thank you.